Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. It is my morning, so good morning to everyone. We're going to jump right in. For those of you that noticed my blue sky announcement, we did a thing. I did a thing off stream. Basically, I got up an hour earlier today and decided I wanted to do a little bit on this house. You notice we have changed our windows so we don't have the ratty shutters and whatnot on them anymore. Um, just gave them a little bit of update. Used the same wood tones throughout the house um, for several things. As you see, we did the ebony front garage door. We did a nice ash, English ash wood door with the ebony surround. I don't know. I feel like we're heading that direction. Like the not a white, but a bit of a cream with maybe some grays and blacks and just at least for the exterior. I mean, I don't know if it's still a trend, but I know it was a trend for a hot moment. And I just feel it I feel it wanting to pop again. I just not sure. I feel like we might go with the English walnut though on the eaves of the house. Um and this boarding here. Yeah. Maybe go with the English walnut for that to bring some of the brown up and up a layer. But I think we're gonna go with the ash color for the main boards with the ebony for the trim. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm not sure yet though. We're still debating on the exterior on this. It's one of those learn as you go things. So we carried it through. Okay, so nice replaced, updated the furniture here in our entry. And I decided it was less crazy. We needed to tone down mom's colors. So, to tone down mom's colors, we went with a black trim. We changed the green, the faded, because it was this color. Same cuts of wood, same styling. We just sanded it down and put a high gloss on it. Um, Left the original green color there as kind of like a tribute to mom's stylings. We have not changed any of the wallpaper in here. Just the woods. Just the woods. Um I thought the black kind of brought it down a little bit. As you can see, also all this front room furniture we have repaired, like repaired, recovered the sofa and the armchair. Um, Moved the desk where the armchair was, or desk. It was the dining table. Moved the dining table where the armchair was, and just got a computer chair. Turned it into a nice little cubby desk area. Oh, I left a window open. Oh, don't want to do that. Might get a draft. Um, Kitchen. Yes, kitchen. So there's been a debate with my brain right now. If we want this white, as in like the white marble pillars of old, or if we want to, because it is a wooden pillar, carved wood, should it be ash as well? Not sure yet. Not entirely sure. Um, Again, got rid of the blue with the yellow polka dots. I had to, like, it needed love. Now, I did not buy new cabinets. I literally just went in, used my flipper tool, changed style, and just selected anew. As you see, it is still the old stuffs. We have not actually sold these. We have not changed these. It's still the old cabinets. It just looks the way it looks because of. Now, at some point, we'll probably will come back through here, sell these each individually, and put the new one in. But we were just trying out and playing around with our flipper tool, changing the colors of stuff, updating it, and doing things with the flipper tool thing, and then playing with some tiling. Like I said, we did change our wood paneling here. We did not change the brown though. I like the, how it goes from the English walnut on the floor to the side medallion to the windowsill, which is why I think we might want to leave it as it is, because it is the floor of the porch, and kind of bring it up to elevate it outside as well. Kind of how we did here in the kitchen, mixing the ash with the ebony with the walnut. I don't think it's bad. We did, our tiling was just right here, backsplash. Just like, 3 rows, something like that, backsplash, 4 rows. With the canaries brought around on the upper portion. I decided we needed to more define the kitchen, so same size tile, a little bit lighter on the color scale. We took the tone up a little bit, and just basically tiled floor to ceiling on the floor to ceiling, counter to ceiling on the 2 walls that were definitely like kitchen walls. So now kitchen feels more defined. The more I look at it, see, flipper tool. Actually, yeah, that cream does look better. Now I do like the white backsplash, the white we have here for the fridge. That is a small fridge. Is that really the size of the European fridges? Like, if someone sees this on YouTube later from Europe, please just help a girl out. Let me know. Is that really the size? Because over here, that would be either a very tiny apartment fridge, or like something that would go in a what is it you call them, a caravan, a travel trailer, like the thing that you actually hook on the back of your vehicle and you take it with you on vacation, not as in a trailer house that is a house that is made with the wheels on it, and you purchase it with everything already done, metal exterior, and you bring it to your property and you set it up. They pop the wheels off of it, and it's never supposed to move again unless you're moving it out to place a new one there. No, I'm talking like because even those have full-size fridges. Like, this would be the kind that you just pull behind your vehicle, or you drive, because it has its own little driving cab, as you go on vacation. Like a recreational vehicle, an RV, something of that state. That would be where you would find something this small. So I'm just curious, is it the norm for a house, even a house this size, because this has like yard and everything else, to have such a small fridge? I also have no clue if the whole oven and the top what do you call it? You know what? We'll go ahead and buy one because we don't have one right now. Home appliances. Um, Induction kitchen stove top. Oh, we'll just get this one just for giggles. If it fits. Yes, it fits. Like this thing. Okay. Do you see how I just bought that as a separate piece? How it has a piece of countertop, and then you have the oven, and then have the bottom. Like, if I was to walk in the store to buy a new stove, yeah, see, look, we did not change none of that. If I was to walk in here to, let's say, the Lowe's, Home Depot, you know, appliance store of some kind, builder store, this would all be one piece. There would be no wood, there would be no cabinetry. It would be one large metal piece. Metal sides, metal back, metal front. Um, the stove, or yeah, the oven would there'd be no countertop. It'd just be straight from oven, straight up into metal, straight up into the top, all one piece. Now, do y'all have those over there? Or are they all done separately like these? Because we do have separates. Normally the separates, though, are like, this is for, you'd buy an induction or a gas or a burner top when you wanted to have a cooktop on an island. And then you'd have one of these, which would be like a wall mounted situation or scenario. Like this, where it would be wall mounted in your cabinets. And sometimes you even have them where it's double, where there are two ovens, and then you have the cooktop stove in another area. But as far as like these short stacker like bumps, and then you buy this, it's not the norm. I'm not going to say you can't do it. I'm not going to say it's not there. It's just say it's not the norm. Then again, having a washing machine in our kitchen isn't the norm either. And from what I'm understanding, that's like a regular thing for you guys. Like, we all have like the closet that has the washing machine in it, or if the house does not have a laundry room, well be known people, at least here in the South, I know of, will extend onto their back porch, say like little covered back porch like this. It would be extended over a few feet, and they would enclose and make a small closet to place the washer and dryer in. You know, just to like at least protect it on three sides from the elements. Or even just put the washing machine in and then have a clothesline to dry the laundry. But yeah, I just really confused by the fact that this game does not have a one-piece stove setup. Mm. Um, yeah, also really confused by the size of the fridges. It's a normal US fridge. Like this looks like a fridge from the 50s that's been shrunk down. Like even then, I think they were slightly bigger than that. Large appliances. Like, okay, like my fridge looks like that white fridge, well, minus the older antique model, but it has like the freezer on top, the fridge on bottom, but it's this big. Like it's that size. Like you have to remove a lower portion of cabinet and have like one just smaller doop de doops if it was placed in cabinet. Um, my parents have not only a fridge that size that they keep um in a separate area, you know, like a garage fridge type kind of scenario, that's filled with like bottles of water, pop, um, like as in fizzy drink, um, and anything extra really comes in handy at holidays. Like in their home, they also have one of these like regularly as a regular kitchen fridge. Yeah, they're just a little excessive anyway, because they also have what's called an upright deep freezer. No, not an upright, a regular deep freezer. Um, chest deep freeze. It's the size of this freaking whole countertop here, and the top of it lifts up, and you look inside, and it's like a hope chest, but it is literally a freezer that you lift the top up, the big lid across the top, and you look down in it, and it is filled with frozen stuff. I don't know. I guess my dad's afraid he's going to run out of food someday. Like, that is. It's not the norm. Unless you're like, I don't know, butchering things, like your own meats and stuff. I don't think that that's the norm really for anyone. I could be mistaken. I, however, have actually looked for myself for a freezer that's like this size, that's an upright deep freeze that you can get here, that just basically is one solid, the size of a small refrigerator freezer to add on to your freezer space. And that's only because I live so far out in the sticks that getting to grocery store for me is like a once a month adventure. Maybe that's just a me thing though. I'm not sure why these are a different color than everything else. We are going with this though. I like everything to be uniformed. We'll figure out later what we're going to do with the surround and the angled pieces. But yeah, oh, onward and upward. So yeah, we did some more black for the steps, part you walk on. Although, to be fair, I probably should take the steps themselves and make them the walnut. Do 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 do. Like, oh yeah, that looks better. That looks better. I'm glad we talked about that. I knew I wanted the black underneath, but somehow I ended up flipping it to the tops as well. Also, not sure what we're doing here. I did take and replace the faded, broken up walnut that was along the top here, and changed it to the black to make it pop a little bit. Not sure if we're keeping the bottom or if we just want to trim like do a black trim along the bottom. Change this to match what we've done with the countertops and whatnot in the kitchen. So kind of make that match. We haven't changed this wall color at all. It's still on the to-do list. Which it might stay the same color. We just might update it so it's not as textured. Same with the ceiling. I mean, it's not noticeable in here because this is a nicer one, but you can notice there's some patchy parts in the living room where we had stuff that we cleaned. Oh, apparently we didn't clean it all. That's the problem. Okay. It's really hard when it's not a quest house to tell what you've missed and what you haven't missed in the cleanup process before you get to the remodel in these houses. Because on the quest part, it has, as I break out my little scrubber, it'll have like a number up in the side, like, oh, there are this many more stains in the house. That's better. I thought I was going to have to redo it, paint the ceiling to get rid of that. This room needs help. Yeah, that's all we're going to say. I'll probably end up taking like leftover paint and stuff and like redoing this room. Our room is still the same minus the window update. So like the door and the window. If you notice, okay, so this room, door, window update, haven't touched anything else in here. Hint, hint, color over there. Notice there's no door here anymore. We have moved this door. Now you come into our bedroom. I will show you where we moved the door to in a minute. Please be patient. Okay, our bedroom. We chunked out that old bed frame, replaced it with practically the same bed frame. Slid it over. Took the tiling off of the fireplace. Because it had like this marble tiling thing. No, I made it match what was on the exterior, which is on the downstairs, that nice rock. It just made more sense for it to match. So we have placed that there. Sold one of the nightstands. Recolored the nightstand that was here and the dresser that was over yon. Recolored the shelves. The painting that was on the wall is still here. That's the other thing. I changed all the frames because there was peeling paint in the frames of the photos. So all of those have been adjusted to match the wood colors that we're going with. We pick the wood colors, then we go with the rest of the colors. I've not touched the paint in the bedroom here, the wall color. I just did the furniture, not even the lamp, but just the wooden furniture, and upgraded the wooden paneling, the bottom wainscoting, the surround. Same in here. Bottom wood paneling has all been replaced. Hi, welcome in, Smith. Your stream just cured my boredom. Let's connect on Discord so as to share your dope ideas and clips. Cool beans. I will have to get with you sometime. Where were we? Oh, yes. Okay, so, yes. We have our mirror. We have our wardrobe, which was still here. We just used our flipper tool, flipped it turned it into matching all the other furniture, which matched the cabinets. We did the cabinets first and just went from there. Like, went a little crazy. Okay. Rug, it was orange and black. I'm sorry, I could not abide by the orange anymore. We flipped the orange to gray, left the same pattern, expanded it out. And the door, remember here, we were talking, the door that was here in the hallway, picked it up, moved it around, placed it here, and now we have a ensuite for the master. I mean, I'm assuming it was supposed to be either a nursery or a third bedroom to sell the house. But it was tiny. It would have had to have been a nursery because there was no way a full-size bed was going to really fit in here with a dresser, with like a nightstand and a desk, and actually make it a nice little room. It would have been the most cramped New York apartment. Oh, nothing but a bed fits. Like, yeah, no, it just wouldn't have worked. Nursery wise, possibly. Like, I could have put a crib over here and like a changing table over there and a chest of drawers and stuff. Like, I could have possibly made it like the teeniest tiny nursery. But I decided it would be better optimized space if we went for a bathroom. Like the ensuite beyond ensuites, the actual full shower experience. I matched one of the blue paints that the dad had left from when he was doing it, working on the room. And we just kind of went for it, you know. Again, these are matching cabinetry to what's in the kitchen. Just kind of matched it, threw it in there. These were already in here. Well, three or four of them were. We just added a couple extra. We added the ones with the drawers, so it was three. And repainted, of course. Two of these were here, repainted, used our flipper tool, did the thing to them, and then doubled them for this side, and then got the sink. Yeah, I know the sink's not quite traditional, but there was just something about a floating sink in this space that just made sense for me. Anyway, so that's the new bathroom. Now, what we got going here? Now I do have leftover tiles, leftover paint. I'm not sure if we're going to use the paint or not when we redo this bathroom. But as you see, that is tiny shower. That is like pea-sized shower. So I'm thinking when we redo this bathroom, pulling the shower out, since it's like small anyway, and putting like just a small tub across in this room. But like I said, we have not made it here yet. This is future update room. I do feel like I might want to at some point change all the knobs in the house from the silver to the black. I did not realize that they were all silver, but you know, the things you miss when you're just doing a first glance and in a hurry. But yeah, I like I said, got up early, made a start on everything. Wasn't quite time to stream yet, but I was excited to get into the game today, and I figured what better way than to go ahead and start on the house remodel for the house we live in. Now, that being said, we still have houses in scenario mode here in our jobs that we haven't done yet. That I have not touched. I did not want to do those without you guys. That we still have Christmas and we still have the new co-op for here on the Pinaco suburbs. But remember right, last stream, this coral root forest opened up for us, and we got um, this very nice modern style type kind of house. Let's see exactly what the homeowner wants us to do for him. Miss PC, I want some remodeling and refurnishing done in my house. It's mostly about making it feel cozier and warmer. I also need a separate office. I can't focus with all that open space. The dining area and the guest room can go. I don't have use for them anyway. It's not that the house is poorly made, it just doesn't agree with me. You might be familiar with the elegant, minimalistic style that the Asenzo company is known for. If that is someone's last name, I'm sorry, I probably just butchered it. I need something more functional and comfortable. Right now, it feels too much like a hotel. Try not to damage any of my plants. I care about them than I care for most people. Regards, Florence Greenier. Alright, Florence, let's see what we can do with your house. Minus the plants. We're not touching the plants. Oh, that is open. I would be very distracted. I would want to go outside and goof off, like play in the garden and whatnot. I wonder if it will let me... No. Oh, that's a shame. I'd get rid of the stump and the tree for her if it would let me. Unfortunately, this game does not allow you to get rid of things that the homeowner wants to keep. So yeah. Yeah, so the homeowner wants to keep plants, they keep the plants, they want to keep the stump, apparently we're keeping the stump. I do not want to touch her outdoorsy, so we are not even going to try to mow her yard. We might mow this though. That's just weird grass growing up through the center path. But as far as the rest of the yard, it stays as it stays. If it'll even let me mow that. Alright. Use. Oh, she has a plants growing up in the sidewalk as well. How strange. It is so weird to me that the lawnmower moves side to side. We don't question it, we use it, but it's just strange. I kind of sort of remember Florence's house from the last time I did scenarios. And I kind of sort of remember what I did that time. But that's been several months ago. Alright. Yeah, I feel like that's probably all we need to do. I don't want to get into her like her nature thing she has going on here. And technically, even doing that much of the mowing was not a requirement, but it just kind of trimmed up the front, made it look nicer. Okay. Well, we're keeping that, so the front entryway is good. Oh, Florence, honey. You could have at least picked up your trash first. Alright. Yeah, this is a large open room. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is the guest bedroom. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, we want to... Apparently we don't like our couch anymore either. Well, we'll just take your wine glass and put it back in the kitchen. That's kind of strange just to leave it on the floor there. You don't want your TV or your TV stand anymore? Okay, we're keeping the stuff in this, but we're selling this. Gotcha. Florence, honey, you're so strange. But we're keeping that. Okay. Okay. Oh, bar stools as well. Buy more finish. Oh! Oh, lovely. Well, wood floors are all the rage right now, are they not? Ah, that's where the new wall is going in, is it? Ah. That's right, because we're demolishing that room and putting a wall in there. I wish you would give me the bigger tiling, surface tiling tool already. Because eventually I'll go for a larger grid. I think it's a 5x5 pattern. Oh, Tom. Tom, what are you calling me?
Well, hello there. How does it feel to be the most wanted house flipper in Pinnacove? It seems like the whole town's counting on you at this point. No matter if there's a wall to knock down or another to build, looks like you have all the skills needed in house flipping. Now you could easily take care of the Driftwood house renovation. What a shame that town wants to keep its ugliest house status.
What can
Can't
I
argue
say?
with that.
Calling my
And you
name.
prove it with every house you fix. All your clients seem to agree as well, like David. He loves how his rental looks now. He's also the one who recommended your services to Florence. And when she asked what I thought about you, I told her you're her best chance at fixing the house she lives in. And I'm sure it needs a lot of fixing since it's made by a Senzo.
Is there something wrong with the
really.
Senso?
They're just a soulless company that makes copy-paste houses, only to sell them as custom-made for their clients. Except for that, they're totally fine. At least that's what I remember from the time I worked for them. I'm so glad I got a license to work on my own. That way I can find perfect matches between houses and their people. And with you on board, I can adjust those houses from time to time.
You work for
Well,
Asenzo?
everybody has to start somewhere, but I quickly learned a corporate job wasn't for me. I prefer a more individual approach to the clients. That way, I can find houses with more personality for them. Like the good old Driftwood house. Although, maybe right now it shows a bit too much personality. But there's a chance it will change soon. I've heard there's a fundraiser to continue its renovation.
That's
Yeah,
great
it's good
news.
to see someone cares and wants to do something. So let's hope they'll succeed. Regardless of the outcome, I'll make sure to keep you updated. Take care.
Also, you hear a lot of things. Tom be in the know. Oh, surface finishes perk. Perk points! Perk points! Ha! Larger surface! Yes. Yes, we were just talking about this. Okay. Amazing. Alright. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, sell. Forgot, we gotta sell the things over here. Shelf. There's a shelf? Oh, that shelf. We don't like the light and we don't like the time clock. Oh, hi Hannah! We are doing good today. Okay, so that's all the things to buy for there. Sell this. How are you doing, Hannah? Okay, it looks like we're not retexturing any of this or redoing these floors. So I can probably get rid of this. Let's go ahead and get that wall built. Install the new office for Miss Florence. I mean, I guess if you live alone, you really don't need a dining room. If you are working a lot. You just need your office space to get the work done. And there's always the kitchen she can eat in. The island. Alright. Wall placed. Paint. Oh, the door definitely has a placement already. Already got a nice little outline there. Oh no! We were almost there. There we go. Get her door. I feel like it should go this way. So that way it opens into the room versus opening out to the staircase. Oh, we have different paint for in the room. Oh, cool. Okay. And it looks like that's the only place here that the paint was needed. Alright, so let's put this over here. Stick her radio up. Alright. I wish it would let me sell things like the little crates. Because I could totally put her stuff, her plants, on the shelves nice and neat. And then get rid of these freaking crates. Okay, Sarah, is what it is. Alright, she wanted a TV cabinet. A new one. Apparently the old one was not to her liking. So you know what? We don't want her complaining. I put her plants where I couldn't reach them. There we go. Oh, but that's where the lamp was. That's fine. Is it not weird to have a light that low in the middle of the living room? It just seems a little strange to me. Diddy-dum. Oh, these must be the new bar chairs. Yeah, we gotta have a place to eat now. Now that we got rid of the dining room. Oh, are we doing a dining out here? Well, okay. I wonder... Well, we could always do it over here. I mean, that's not a... I thought it was a back door. It is not a back door. Nice rug to anchor it down and bring that green over. I'm assuming this is what's dividing the living room. Okay, I can agree. I like this little peachy pink type setup better than the white. That's nice. That's nice. I could get that. Yeah. I could do this. Okay, I think I'd move this over just a little bit because it's a little different setup than we had before. Oh, no. Don't grab by the plant. It'll pull the whole plant up. There we go. There we go. How's that? Oh, that's nice. And you can see the TV from every angle. Plenty of room to still use the breakfast bar. Or little island. Plenty of room to get through both sides. It works. It works. Alright. There's some paint fitting to happen in here. Oh, only the one wall. Okay, so that's an accent wall. But that wall's white. And that wall's white. If this wall is going to be the only one painted, does that mean it has two accent walls? That might be busy for some people. I'm not some people, but for some people. Alright. Put this beautiful rug down. Slap that on the wall. Oh, we can slide that over a little more. There we go. I'm not liking seeing the crack there. That works for me. Okay, and you know what? Did not give her a reason to say we fuckered with our plants. We did not. They're too tall. Oh, for shame. Alright, we will move them over on this wall then. I can't get rid of the baskets. I really want to put the books on the bookshelf and the things where the thing goes, but it won't let us get rid of the baskets. So we're just going to say she wants to unpack things herself. Because apparently 'tis so. 6 of those. But we're not done yet. Okay. Get her laptop off the floor. Let's see, where can we put the clock so we can be seen when she leaves the door open? Just in case she leaves the door open. Shelf. I know it's off center, but it's whimsy as hell. Yeah, no, we can't do it. But we can, but we can't. How's that look? I wonder how. What if we made it so it was like it was part of the desk? Like that. It could be a thing. Okay, we have 6 cubes. So they just became her office storage. Oh, ad break starts in 1 minute, guys. There we go. And this room's done. Yeah, she'll have to do something with her plants and whatnot later. She didn't tell me how she wanted the room arranged. She just said buy and put things in. Alright. This room. More wall. Oh no. Okay, well let's start with cell. Because this looks like a pretty much a sell everything. I'm not sure what we're doing back here yet. Oh, are we... Oh, we're giving her a downstairs bathroom. And apparently a hobby room. That's right. Oh, get your brain together. We've done this one before. I remember this now. Brain does work. Sometimes. Let's get you a potty in, Miss Florence. Now, we're not going to question Miss Florence's paint choices to her face. We will, however, question them to ourselves. Then again, her hobby is plants. This is very sage. I wonder what color she wants the bathroom. White. Oh, we had white. We could have used white. This is one tiny bathroom. I hope this is just going to be a toilet room. Like, they don't expect me to fit a bathing facilities in here. At least she did pick white for this room. Make it look a little bigger. Okay. Works. Let's just plop this down and see how big this sink is. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, so if we put the sink here, we can put the facilities there. Still have room for the cleaner. Maybe a little trash can by the door. Okay, we're going to assume that Miss Florence is hanging her own toilet paper roll later, because if she doesn't, that's just weird that there's no toilet paper thing in her little bathroom she wanted. Okay. It still says I have 2 rooms left. I thought I only have this room. Okay, we finished that one. Finished that one. She didn't make mention of any upstairs rooms. Is there something we're supposed to be doing up here? No? Oh, she has bedroom things for us to do. New bed. Sell the bed, sell the closet, sell the mirror. Refinish the floor. New bed, new closet, new mirror. Oh, double closets. Okay. I like the mirror front on this, though. Just throwing that out there. Definitely for making the space feel bigger. That one. Okay. Cool beans. Oh, she wants an accent wall behind the bed. Can do, Miss Florence. Can do. Oh, the tick-tick of that clock takes me back. My great-grandmother used to have one of those. I say used to. I'm talking like, not like 70s and 80s used to. I'm talking like both of my great-grandmothers had them. One passed in the mid-90s. The other one didn't pass until the 2000s. And they both had clocks like that. That was their alarm clocks to get up every day. And I'm like, we have digital clocks, have since like the 70s or so. You don't have to have that tick ticker. I think though they were so used to it for having them for so many years of their life, it was just like, it was their white noise, y'all. I really think it was their white noise. It would annoy me for the first few days I would stay with them, but then after a few days, um, you just kind of get used to it ticking in the background. Alright, alright. So that's this room's done. So this should be our only room. Yes, one room. Yay! Okay. So we have a corner shelf. That's a back door. Okay, let's just plop a corner shelf down. And let's see how big our workbench. Oh, that's a large workbench. Well, we don't want to block our door. Can we get through here? That's a... Wish it was letting us move our door over. Because it'd be absolutely perfect to put on this wall back here. Unless you're not putting them next to each other. Which is always a possibility. Especially since that sinks so far in. You know what? Woo! It teleported us! Hi! How you doing, Lotus? How's my friend today? Good morning to you. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that because I wanna leave room for getting around. Yeah, yeah. They're not letting me move the door, but these are some big furniture items for a small space. Oh, you were having fun with your fur babies? That's nice. That's sweet. Oh, fishing pole with bell and feathers on it. I used to have a setup that I had done with one of those little like the Mickey Mouse fishing poles, the little kitty ones that I had done to play fishing in the house with my kitties. I haven't done that in ages, though. Then again, I don't have any kittens anymore either. Okay, we gotta take a break. So, maybe like 3 minutes. Because I have a phone call coming in. sorry. The other half was calling to check on me. I was up most of the night last night with acid reflux. So, kind of check on me, touch base, see if needed to bring anything home medicine-wise or and what I had planned on doing for dinner, since obviously my body said no to dinner yesterday. You said nay. I learned that Boxer would not be a good hunter. She's too vocal. Oh, I don't know about being a good hunter or not, but mine is very vocal the whole time she hunts, and she has never had an issue tracking down her prey. She just announces to the whole world like a freaking hound dog, like, "Hello, I found it! Come help me! I'm hunting your dinner! Hello, it's right here!" As she bats it around and chases it all over the house. That is my child. That is my fur baby. She seems to do fairly well. Like, when we lived near that big field that I've told you about before, Lotus, with the with the field mice, every time they mowed, she regularly brought me presents. That's the best way to describe it. She brought me presents. So it didn't seem to interfere in her hunting, but yeah, she is extremely vocal. I can probably put that on the shelf there. Oh, it does fit. Okay. And like, I don't know what the purpose of this is. I feel like all of her plants need to come into this room now, though. Okay, so we remodeled. Let's say remodeled. We sold and then refurnished the whole living room. Made a new dining area. Put a wall up where the old dining area was and sold all it. Turned it into an office. Sold everything out of the old guest room. Put up a wall to make a small water closet here. Little hobby center for our flower lady, Miss Florence, here. And kind of updated, oh, not that room. Updated the bedroom a bit. With an accent wall and a new wardrobe. And a new bed. We're going to mention that. I think we are done. Probably soon because our grass is getting so high. Every time my hubs mows, it's raining. Oh, I feel that. Oh, 40,000. Yes, please. Thank you, Miss Florence. You're my new favorite customer. It was a nice bedspread, wasn't it? Or did you mean that you loved the headboard footboard? Oh, the whole bed. Okay. Is everything to your liking now? This is a great improvement. I like the new furniture and there's space for my work, which is the most important, so thank you. In the future, feel free to ask for tips about plant cultivation. I'll hold you to it. Apparently that is her shtick. Yeah, we have that same issue around here. Lefty gets 2 days a week off work. It's always the exact same 2 days, and every time she's like, I'm going to mow on my first day off, or I'm going to mow on my second day off because we have stuff to do first day off. And we end up getting rain. Either getting rain the day before or getting rain the day of. And if it rains the day before, or even 2 days before, you are not mowing here. By the way, Lotus, I will take you on a quick walkthrough. We have replaced some of the wood paneling to try to make the house a little better. At least darken up to anchor in some of this bright. Yeah, because Mom used bright colors, the mom of the house. You had reds and oranges and yellows. So we just changed the wood paneling everywhere to be a ebony color to anchor it down. Yes, I know you hate yellow. What do you think about our kitchen, though? It was blue with yellow polka dots. Tried to go for a nice, crisp, clean feel. And let's see. What else? Oh, we removed the door. The room that was nothing, that was like half remodeled. Did black on the bottom half for the wood paneling to try to anchor it down, the bright colors and stuff. Also did the same black on all the furniture. It's a bedroom. It's supposed to be dark. You're supposed to go sleepy night-night. I don't know what Mama thought. I mean, cause like reds, orange, zebra print. Yeah, I don't know what Mama thought. Yeah, I don't want all the walls dark, but at the same time, it's a bedroom. I'm going to sleep. uh, this had faded walnut, so we changed it also to the black that we had left over. And this is the door that was right here. We moved it over here. And the half construction room, surprise, surprise, is an ensuite. With a full, like, this sucker's practically handicap accessible. Like, you could fit 4 people in this shower. So, of course, if you want to hold up in your bedroom all day, you just walk right through the closet straight into your bathroom. Ah, Lefty thought it too, but you know what? I thought it was busy, but I felt like once you have like your towel on the wall and all the like your hand towels up and all the clutter and the stuff you normally put in the house and with the rugs down, that it would bring it down a notch and not and make it a little less busy. I just didn't get to the part of putting accessories and stuff down. Like I put the floor mats down and said, okay, job done. Um, I actually really like this style of mix and match tiles of the same colors. I just haven't ever figured out how to do it well. I mean, I guess you could do it on like a single run line of an accent pattern, but yeah. That's a possibility. I mean, I could always use the same color I used on the kitchen downstairs for that backsplash and just make them bigger tiles. We haven't touched this room. I do have the leftover tiles and paint in here though. So I might do like just a trim with that tile and then change the pink paint to the blue because I like the blue better. But yeah, it's a slow go. We just been piddling, doing odds and ends here. Used to have to fix up rentals for the family in the houses we lived in. Yeah, if we were going to resell this though, I don't think that that would go too well with most people. Like, Mom had full-on African safari going on in this house. Um, oh. Oh, we now have 3 letters in this area. Apparently we did the one and opened up more. Mom should have a rolled up newspaper to the back of the head. Agreed. Alright, so we might as well just start with the first one at the top, huh? Dear Miss PC, my house was flooded. Oh, that's such a story. That's a regular story here. The entire first floor is ruined. I need someone to clean up the mess and replace the damaged furniture. Oh, that's like, you gotta gut the place when that happens. I have no idea how it was even possible. The company designing the house assured me that the spot was carefully chosen by environmental specialists. I thought that meant it was safe from these sorts of natural disasters. No. No, that does not. I hope you'll be able to make the first floor look like there was never any water damage to begin with. And hopefully, I won't need this kind of help from you in the future. Best regard, Leon Ortiz. If it's happened once, honey, you'll be calling me again, I promise. Oh. Okay, are we cleaning the yard? I feel like we need to clean this yard. Oh, I like this little... Is this a carport? Is this an awning? I don't know what this is. I like this, though. The boards need to go all the way across. But I like this. Okay. So we gotta sell all the sticks. Sell all the things. It won't let me get rid of the tree stumps and the logs. Just the sticks. I don't remember doing this house like this scenario. I remember purchasing this house and doing the fixer-upper when I purchased it, though. Yeah, turn the stumps into seating. Go like right in here, maybe? Oh, it's not counting. It's too close. Well, where are you wanting it? Here? Okay, well that counts. I guess anywhere out in the yard. Okay, do we want them out by the drive? That's a mud hole if I ever seen one. Yeah, I guess we put it out by the drive. Or yeah, or fire pit. There is a fire pit out here. Not much of one though. I mean, like there's a spot where you can tell they've been burning stuff. I wonder if it'd let me put them here and count. Let's see. Possibly not, because that would be on the... Oh, it is! Oh, yay. It's counting for on the back porch area. So we can put one on either side. I'm so sorry, Tally. For some reason, they put in co-op. And when you co-op with someone, you look over and you see their whole body and them. And you can watch them walk around and everything else. But they did not, when they put co-op in and they put full figured bodies for the people, they did not change the game so that way it's first person still. There is a petition on the designer's website though, since they're still making updates and changes to the game, for them to add third person in. I would love to be able to play this third person for you. Heck, this is one of the games I believe I bought this for you, and you can't play it because it's not first person yet. I mean, it's not third person yet. Well, I am so sorry. It's an amazing game. I wish they would fix the first person versus third person thing. Yeah, I know you get nauseous. I know. I understand. I actually used to get nauseous at these games, and then I started forcing myself to play them and to watch the video, and it was grueling, and it took many years of doing it. But now, unless I already have an upset tummy, they don't bother me anymore. I even force myself to play in third person or first person games that I can't play in third person a lot of the times. Just to keep it where I can do that. But it took years and years and lots of tummy aches for me to be able to do that. What is on the floor that's not allowing me to close the door? Oh, good heavens, Lord. Freaking soda pop cans. Have you seen what I do to the spaces in Final Fantasy? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I've been to your venue. Like, I don't think this is salvageable. Why is it not letting me... I guess I gotta sell it. I say, why is it not letting me trash that? Oh, books. I hate trashing books. Oh, I don't think I've seen the don't think I've seen everywhere. Like all the places. Oh, I would like that. I like house tours. I like to go to the places and do the things. Oh, that's just gross. Okay. Alright, well the photos are high enough, it's not letting me sell those. Grody! Possibly? I wasn't paying attention. And if it was, I'm not questioning. I don't think a rag and a bottle is going to get this out of this house. But okay. This is like one of those cases of rip the walls out, at least from waist down, pull up all the flooring, clean all the everything out of every crack, bleach it all down so you don't have mold growing, and then maybe it might be livable again. Yeah, forest green is a really nice color. I think that's a forest green. Might be more of an emerald green. Alright. Let's close this door. So that way we can wipe the window on it. I never understood how people live in houses like this. I mean, they look cool and they're aesthetically pleasing, and the idea of just like having the outdoors is so close would have been like my thing when I was younger, because I really do love nature. But with my adult skin allergy from the sun, I would not be able to. Like, the sun would come in through these windows and burn the hell out of me. Not to mention the fact of privacy. Like, I realize weird, this is like the middle of the sticks, supposedly, and there's like no neighbors around or whatnot. But yeah, somebody would get lost, come up this road, and catch me changing in my bedroom. Just like, that's just how it goes. Better to have two-way windows. Oh, you mean like those one-way mirror things? Where you can look through, but the other person thinks it's a mirror? That's what I would have. So that way you look at it, if you're looking from here, it's literally just reflecting all the nature and the greenery back. But if you're here, you're looking out and seeing all the nature and the greenery. Yeah, that I could probably do. All the things. All the things. This is just reminding me of all the things. It's reminding me of how many times I've had to do this in my life. Born and raised in a flood zone. Fortunately, it's never happened to my, like, mom, dad, or myself. but showing up at family members' houses and just seeing them sitting on the porches or on their stoop or whatever, just like bawling their eyes out, and then walking in and seeing the whole house just utterly destroyed. Yeah, it's always rough. I think the roughest was watching my grandmother when it finally happened, when it happened to her. Because it wasn't even the first time it happened. This is the second time. Because it had happened once before when, in the 70s, when my dad was in high school. Like, there was just enough time to grab a couple of baskets of laundry in, like the laundry hampers with laundry. And of course, it was all like either older clothes or work clothes or play clothes type kind of thing. All of their new school clothes and stuff was hanging in the closets. I think she grabbed a couple of pictures off the walls and threw on top, and like some picture frames, and then everything. I mean everything else. And I don't mean like the house just got flooded in that time. Like the whole trailer house, because it was a trailer house that they were renting, went downriver. Like it picked it up, carried it, and took it for a swim. And then that was, like I said, that was when my dad was a teenager. And then, well, like 10 years or so ago, the water started coming up. She was still home. I went over there, forced her to come stay with me because, it's not that bad. Oh, it hasn't been that bad in years. It's going to be fine. No, it's going to be fine. I said, well, at least let me pack you an overnight bag and you can come stay, like, just overnight, 3 days tops. Just come and stay with me, just to make me and the boys feel safe. Because, her sons. And I got her out of there, and all she would let me bring was the laundry basket, a bag full of clothes, her purse, and a couple of other small items. Because she was going to come back home the next day. It wasn't that bad. No, it didn't matter that the creek had already... Well, the river was full, and the creek that ran off of it near her house was already breaching its banks. No, she's going to come home. Over a week later, I brought her home, watched her crawl up the steps. We barely got the door open, it was so warped. And then she slumped on her porch swing and just bawled her eyes out because everything that was below 3.5 foot in that house was completely ruined. Photo albums, like lifetime worth of stuff, gone. Pontoons, get pontoons, and if it floods, you'll float. Yeah. I don't think she actually left from there and has never lived near water since. Like, she's lived in 2 other places since then, and both of them have not been near water, and she refuses. I'm just... Cause we had several hours before the water made it to her house to get there and get out safely. I wish she would have let me take more. Or at least placed everything up higher. You know? But she was on that mindset that it's already happened to me once before. It's not going to happen again. Of course, no. I'm in a different trailer. This is a different place. I'm not near the river. I'm near the creek now. I moved away from the river. It's not going to happen again. Que sera, you know? Counter tile. Yeah, creeks do flood. Definitely. I would not use that toothbrush again. Alright, let's see. Oh, it won't let me sell it? Ooh, gross. But it's just cabinetry. Let me sell all the other furniture, and there was mud in this room. You know what's wrong with these people. They're not letting me sell it. At least they're letting me sell the toilet paper. Ugh. Blech. Where are the stains? Hold on. It says there's still a stain in here. Is it the door? It was the door! The door wasn't even closed and it was counting the door. Okay. Not me watching your stream by not watching and having the feed scrolled up off the browser window. I am so sorry, Tally. If I could make this game third person, I totally would. Just for you, I would. I'm really hoping that they fix that. Like I said, there is a full petition out with lots of people that have your same issue. And, where they can't play because it's not in third person. I think it's really weird. They made a full body designed for the character. It would not take much. Because all the animations are there. Like when you play co-op, you see the person walking around the house. You see them pulling out the stuff to do the things. So it's not like that it's not there. They just need to make it so that a way when the person playing, the viewing can view it from that third person point of view. Like the body of the player and stuff is already in the game. The animations the players do when they're doing items, like what you're seeing the little clicker do in my hand, it's already there. So surely at some point they're going to put it in. I'm hoping. And they're still updating the game. Heck, the next update they have is released for October. They got another release. It's supposed to be a collab with the Scooby-Doo. Whatever animation team makes Scooby-Doo, they're going to make a Scooby-Doo Mystery House for October. I didn't even notice the glass on the staircase yet, Lotus. Look at you. Good eye. Oh, sorry. I had a sneeze. I muted so I wouldn't blow y'all's ears out. And I ended up sneezing so hard it made my eye twitch. Alright. We need to vacuum all the pebbles and glass and whatnot. Like, I hope this is a wet dry vac. That's all I'm saying. Oh, that's I forgot my greatest news of the day is because of my acid reflux last night and still into today. And the fact that we are out of like lunch meats and things for bland dinner. Lofty said I don't have to cook dinner. She is going to pick up all the things for sandwiches, but she also has a coupon that she's been meaning to use for Subway. So she's going to get a foot long and we're going to split it for dinner. So I don't have to make dinner again. I love when don't make dinner days happen. I also love coupons. Because coupons and clearance are my friends. Yeah, she's going to bring the stuff for sandwiches so we have extra sandwich stuff. But just like basic sandwiches. But she doesn't like to do basic sandwiches for dinner. And she didn't want to get a bunch of salad stuff to end up go waste since I'm the only one that eats salad. So, unless she's having it on like a Subway. So yeah, we're doing the full Subway sandwiches for dinner. And then she's picking up some like turkey, I think, or something for me to have in case I want another sandwich later on. You want? I want, but yeah, I haven't had it in so long. Like I've actually the last 3 times she's mentioned wanting to go get something, and she wants to go to a restaurant, and I'm like, can we just go to Subway? And she's like, no, I want like Chinese or Mexican or whatever she wants, but but I just want Subway. Like I could totally do with one of their protein bowls, the salads where it's like a big salad, then they put the double meats on it. Freaking delicious, especially the teriyaki chicken. Oh my gosh, it's another bot has entered my life. Uh, that button. Okay, the kiddo told me how to block these the other day. Yaha! Did it. Uh, I will tell your girlfriend you need Subway too. That both of you need it. Um, I wanted a mood to move. Lefty doesn't eat steak, so I can't tell you the last time I actually had steak. I love steak, but it's kind of buying a steak for one person when there is nothing that is grilled that she will eat like that. I don't think there's anything I could put on the grill with my steak that she would eat, or else I would totally, like, that's what we would do. I'd get me a steak, I'd get her, like, I don't know, chicken breast or something, throw it on there. Yeah, she won't eat it. I'm sure she is alien. Now you're making me hungry. Alright, I don't think I have anything to do up here, so it's just going to be buying the stuff for those rooms. It's a texture thing. She doesn't eat majority of vegetables. She doesn't eat majority of meats. She don't eat steak. Trying to find something to cook half the time is the issue. And if I do eat something that's very meaty, or if I do make something that's very meaty, I literally have to do the whole thing like you do with small kids and like cut it up into small cubes. Or if it has chicken, I have to pre-shred it. Like if it calls for cubed or sliced chicken, I have to shred the chicken for her to eat the chicken. And now, because broccoli is retarded, you used to be able to get frozen broccoli and make it all nice and everything. And somewhere in the last 10 to 15 years, now you buy frozen broccoli in any form. Even if you buy florets, you get like stick stem things in it that are just like nasty. I swear it used to not be that way. Yeah, now she won't eat frozen broccoli either. So that just took another one off my list. Okay, so the office closet area done. She'll eat carrots very rarely. She eats peas, cauliflower. Uh, I think that's pretty much it. 'Cause she doesn't. The only way she'll eat anything leafy like spinach or something is if the very rare occasions that it's in something. So like you can't just make a pot of greens or spinach or something like that. Baby spinach she'll eat raw. That's about it. Um, Trying to think normal. She don't eat asparagus. She won't eat. She eats Brussels sprouts. Of all the things that you can eat, she eats Brussels sprouts, but she won't eat cabbage. I don't get that one because isn't a Brussels sprout just basically a mini cabbage? Like they taste exactly the same. Yeah, of all the things, she'll eat Brussels sprouts, but not. Yeah. Um, if she could get away with it, she would, and I would let her, if she could. She would live on uh, pizza rolls, chicken nuggets, French fries, mashed potatoes, like instant mashed potatoes, uh, rice. She likes flavored rices, and anything that you pick up in the freezer section that's pre-breaded, or or Asian food. Just don't tell her what's in it. Like you can make a stir fry and put in like bell peppers and onions and all that stuff, and she don't eat those. But you put it in a stir fry, she'll eat it, and doesn't complain at all, and actually will tell you it tastes good. But if she knows you're cooking bell peppers in something, she ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole. It's all in her head. It really is all in her head. Thankfully, she doesn't go back and watch my VODs because I'd be in trouble if she heard me telling you all this. Why are you talking about me like that? It's not in my head. It's nasty. No, honey. It's all in your head. I love her, though. She's good to me. She's just a pain in the ass to cook for. I could. What it does is it comes the color that the client wants it. Like on these, on the, oh la la, on the remodel houses like this, everything comes the color the client wanted the things. All the things. All the things she said. Um, Once we get to the point that we're buying our own houses and flipping them, we'll get to individually pick all the colors for all the things for all the things. We have ads in 40 minutes, by the way, just so you know. I will probably finish up this room and go start on the next one while the ads are playing. Yo, they don't have any color coordination whatsoever at all. I totally agree. Some of these combos they pick are just like atrocious. Then again, my sense of taste is for not for everyone. I'm pretty sure that people have felt the same way about some of the stuff I have chosen. Oh, oh, yeah. Let's just move that up. There we go. On to the next room. Oh, the bug sounds again. I do not like the bug sounds. Up, there's the ads. It warned me they were coming. Who's the dresser? Okay, there's... Will it fit there? Oh, it does. Okay. Wait. Oh, there is 3. Okay. It's like, where's the 3rd plant? That makes no sense. Alright, so that's the open. Alright. Oh. Let's see Lotus's story. It was the day before Thanksgiving, and I had to go to Walmart to get everything I needed for Thanksgiving dinner. I made shrimp Alfredo. Well, near the eggs was deadlocked, and you couldn't get through there, so I... Ooh! I have a few of those can't take you anywhere stories, but mine are normally as the result of not being able to hit my mouth with a fork with food and wearing my food. ad has Latin beats and I'm in my seat just dancing. Ah. I am so glad that Tally got to enjoy her ads at least. I don't think Tally knows the meaning of adulting. Do you, Tally? What's adult? We don't do that around here. Oh my gosh. Oh, what was it? There was something that we were talking about the other day, Shaded. I can't even remember what it is, right? This just goes to show, like, and it was adulting something. I can't even remember what it was. But it had to do with something that we were discussing on stream. And mind you, my my YouTube account that I use for uploading the stuff here is not the YouTube that is signed in on my phone. Okay? However, I had to think long and hard about this because after our conversation that night, I'm laying in bed and I'm on one of Lufty's old cell phones and I'm playing on YouTube. And suddenly every third commercial ended up being something for the thing or whatever the thing that we were talking about, right? And I'm like, what the heck? I don't even post on that. Like, where did it get this information from? How did it know? There was no mic or any, like, what? How? I didn't search it on Google. And then it dawned on me. We have a Google Home stupid box that listens to everything that I say all the time in the kitchen, which is one room over from where I am, that is hooked to Lufty's account, therefore hooked to Lufty's YouTube account, which is what I was using to watch YouTube videos on. There's a stupid hobo over here listening to our conversations about weird stuff and then giving me even stranger freaking ads in the middle of the night. I don't know. It was something to do with some kind of food and tropical something or another. I have no clue. But it was either advertising food of that variety, and then like 2 or 3 commercials later, it was advertising trips to that vicinity. And it kept bouncing between the two of them. I don't think it could figure out from our conversation if we were planning a vacation to a region or if we were just talking about food and stuff from said region. But it was just hilarious. I can hear Tally muttering to herself over there. See, that's why I won't get one of them things in my house. They spy on people. They really do, though. They really do be spying on you. Like, forget CIA. Freaking Alexa and Google's gonna do it for them. Spy on everybody. That's one way to look at it. Can't take you anywhere. Yeah, you didn't hear it because of the commercials, but my first thought was, I have that can't take you anywhere all the time, but normally it involves the fact that when you take me anywhere out to eat, I end up wearing half of my food. See? I told you Tally was over there thinking it. My CIA/FBI agent is like, probably thinking to themselves, is this woman making some kind of Asian something again? I hope this is as good as the Kentucky Korean fried barbecue we had last week. Breaks out pen and paper to start writing down recipe. The large boobs catching everything is a true statement, and I will tell you right now, as someone who used to be in the big boob club, but who has had a major reduction in that area, that it never goes away. Even though I don't have, next to anything there anymore, I still wear my food as if I'm still a member of that committee. Yes. Because it's how I eat. It's where I hold my plate versus how I hold, I don't know. If I have the plate or the bowl and it is sitting on the table in front of me, I'm used to setting at a certain distance so far. I did it for over for 30 years. You get used to eating one way at one distance and yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The only way that I don't ruin clothes while eating is picking up the bowl and resting it on my chest area and eating straight to there. And even then, I end up with food on my chin. I wear my food even when sleeping. I fell asleep on a gummy bear the other day and smushed it and stuck to my shirt. Valid. I woke up with an orange peanut, the peanut butter crackers that's like the cheese cracker with the peanut butter between them. I took some to bed the other night and was like hanging myself over the side of the bed to eat them so I did not get crumbs in the bed. And somehow I fell asleep at some point and was not far enough over and had half of a cracker, and I woke up to that half of a cracker stuck to my cheek. Alright, I believe this house is done. La la. Yes. Very pretty. Very pretty. I do like the way they use the tin on the outside of it. Let's get a screenshot so that way my computer can holler later. That the photo's too big and it won't fit what I'm trying to use it for, because it does that from time to time. Right there should be good for a tile. Ta-da! Okay. Now let's see if the owner likes the job. Oh, he did not pay me as much as Miss Florence did. Somebody called Miss Florence. I did more work here than I did at her house and got paid like almost half. It's fool trying to jip me. Never mind the hole in the roof. Yeah, our landlord just finished having his handyman come through the week I took off of streaming. His handyman was going through and putting a like a secondary roof over the hole trailer house, which is also tin, so I still get the tin banging on the roof. Good as new. I mean, this house is new. It got flooded right after we moved in. That's rough. Did you ask the design company for an explanation? They said their environment specialist checked if the house would be endangering the wildlife. Not the other way around. Anyway, I like the new furniture more. Next time we will go to you first. Cool. Hi, Fit! Fit is lurking. I see the little lurky. Oh. You know what? Let's not tell Lofty. She doesn't have to know. She's bringing us dinner. She's off work now. Bet you, bet you, bet you. 15 minutes ago she should have got off work. Although she has been working over a few days. But she's already said we're not making dinner tonight. So, we're gonna do a third house. Shh, don't tell me. We got a letter from Mom. Oh! We got a letter. Oh, it's from Dad, actually. Hello, dear daughter. Your mother asked me to let you know we're moving houses again. They never stay in the same place. She misses having the beach nearby and wants to live in Sunset Bay now. I hope you didn't plan to visit us in Cozy Village. And I know that I'm proud of you. I've heard many good things about your work in Pina Cove. Send Tom my regards, Dad. Alright. Okay. Oh! This is last year's haunted house. It's up for grabs. Making room for a new baby. Okay, so this is adding on a nursery, I believe. And then we still have 3 for here. Okay. Why don't you do the nursery? That would be fun. At least I believe that's what this one is. Hello, Miss PC. My dear and very pregnant wife has finally agreed to hire a professional to finish the nursery. However, it wasn't easy to make her drop the idea of doing it herself. I convinced her by saying that a professional could also arrange the open space she dreams about. Excuse me. Sally has wanted to join the kitchen, dining, and living room for years. Now, she also says it makes it easier for us to keep an eye on our kid. Sorry, little coughing fit. I hope you'll find time to help us. I'm worried that now, with that open space idea fresh in her mind, Sally is ready to tear down walls herself. And I don't think her swinging and hammer would be good for the baby. Kind regards, Harold Smile. Oh, pregnant woman slinging a sledgehammer. Yeah, I love sections myself. They also make it easier to cool and heat only certain parts of the house. And gives you more leeway for only decorating certain areas. Oh no. I see footprints. Follow the footprints. Oh, that's adorable. I love you. They're leaving love notes to each other all over stuff. Young love. I agree, Lotus. I completely agree. I've had a hard time since we started house hunting, trying to find a house that I really like. I don't mind a kitchen and living room being together, or a passway between the two. We really don't need a dining room. If there was a dining space, it'd probably end up getting used as office space anyway. Um. Yes, boss. Stretching. Okay. Um. However, a big open floor plan is not my cup of tea. Oh, you're both gonna gang up on me now? Okay, has bottle of water. Getting bottle of water. Opening bottle of water. We took a drink. We stretched. We're good. Oh, we're not good. We still have 2 stains in this room. Oh, now posture's just terrible. that's why the stretch came at a good time. All right. Let's pick up all this cardboard they've been using to kneel around and stuff. Obviously we don't need weights because that baby's going to be a big enough weight. That's a lot of lifting. Well, there's pink in here, or there's blue. So, are we having a little girl or a little boy? Or do we just not know and don't care? I mean, I guess we could always paint 2 walls blue and 2 walls pink. Twins? You know, you're right. It could be twins. Just trying to see what walls we see from the outside. You know what? Oh. Oh, it automatically picked what walls we're painting. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, we also have wallpaper. So we're going to paint 2 walls and wallpaper 2 walls. Not our circus, not our monkeys, Lotus. They tell us what they want. We just deliver. We will get there with our own houses eventually. But you know what? The heck with it. The wallpaper is pink and blue. So, technically, we can paint 1 wall blue, 1 wall pink, and then the 2 walls can have the wallpaper. So that. Wallpaper is a chore. I will fully agree. Yeah, no, we're not using that one. We're using this one. It's cute. Oh, look, our tool upgraded. we now can do like a big swatch. Dude, the blue paint they picked don't even match the blue of the... The blue and pink don't even match the blue and pink of the wallpaper. Good job, parents. Good job. You know what? It is what it is. That's what they're doing. They asked for it, they got it. We want the crib somewhere where they can just peek their head in and check on the baby. But at the same time, you know what? Let's put it over here if we can. Will it let us? So that way they can crack the door open, peek through, and see the kid. Alright, and this would be easy accessible if we put it right here. Actually, you know what? Let's block some of this damn pink. This up in the window if we can. Baby don't need to eat plants. Alright, we'll put a chair over here by the crib. Those late nights. And bookshelf near the chair. So maybe we put like books and stuff on it. This is not a very big rug for tummy time. Just saying. Okay. Put this over here. Oh, it's a frog photo. And a frog. A beaver? Alright, another plant. We'll put it up high again. What is it with these people thinking kids need plants in their rooms? Alright, alright. Coming together, coming together. A lamp. Okay, we will also put that up here. Oh no, we're busted. I hear the car. Okay, high enough up that the baby can't rip the pages. Oh. Toy. Little toy, we'll put it down here. Because toys are okay for baby's reach, right? As long as the parts are meant for the kid. And not too small. Oh, we got a choo-choo. Choo-choos are fun. Little stack of toy. Oh, xylophone. Let's make some music. And what is that a clock? That is weird. We have a clock on the wall. Why do we need a dino alarm clock? Maybe don't need an alarm clock. Weirdos. Okay. I think this room is done. Oh, he wants me to sell the notes. Aww, but those are notes the parents wrote to each other while decorating or picking out stuff for the room. Those are keepsakes. You can tell I'm a hoarder. Alright. We got all the stains up. Okay. We're selling doors. Sell. 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 Boop. Sell that. Oh, I'd sell that big fish too. This has some pillars. Do we see pillars here? Maybe they're in another... Oh, these things. Oh, ooh, those are gaudy. And a blender. Do we not want the blender? Where's the blender? What were we doing with the blender? The baby's not here yet. Were we trying homemade baby food earlier, or were we trying to mix paint? Read this note, thanks. That's scary. Okay, we're just gonna demolish some stuff. We're just gonna tear shit up. Oh look, I can finish the job now. Thank you, honey. We'll just leave it like this. Half a wall. Works for me. Start singing I've been working on the railroad over here. This is a lot of walls to take out. Like, they weren't kidding. Good thing they left the support beam, man. I mean, I have some concerns here. Shaded says hi, Lofty. Shaded Lotus says hi, Luffy. She says hi. Oh, we got another demolishing perk. What? What? What does this do? What does this do? Quick and strong. You hit with your hammer, charge it. Oh, the hammer charges up much faster. Let's see. Boom. I guess that's a little faster. Tell my girlfriend hi even if she is fired. That's from Tally. And if you want to know why you're fired, it's because she just now figured out you don't eat steaks. Yeah, but she says that you're an alien or something if you don't eat, like, steaks and stuff. I linked you a game having a free weekend, Red. It has a role for co-op to only be the farmer built. Oh! Remember Mom kept telling my father to redo the ceiling. He would walk into the house after getting home from school and stuff. And she was demolishing the ceiling because it had popcorn ceilings. Oh, yeah, understandable. I will definitely check out that game, Fitz. Alright, what are we refinishing? I like the tile, by the way. I do. I like this black with white grout. This is nice. Not sure about any of the other choices made in this house, but the tile was nice. That's it. We're done. Literally. Destroyed and put back. Well, I didn't even put it back together. Just destroyed stuff. Made a mistake coming in. 2 scorpions came out of the ceiling. Never thought I could move that fast as I did. Oh, yeah, no. Those are nopes. There's a lot of nopes in life. We don't do nopes around here. Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Like, there's so many white walls, and then there's the white grout and white cabinets. What's the deal with the peach? But, you know, again, as I've said many times, not my circus, not my monkeys. I personally think this whole front room area section would have been nice with a dove gray. But that's just my personal cup of tea, and my cup of tea isn't everyone's cup of tea. Okay. Finish the job now, earn 14,000. Well, that's as much as we can earn, because we got our 3 stores. Saved a rat out of a fishing nest? Yeah, I question sanity. Don't get me wrong, rats are highly intelligent creatures, and there can be a necessity, but wild rats are not pet rats. Okay, thanks. I don't do germs. I don't do nasties. Sally here. Very nice to meet you. Carol probably told you I was a bit skeptical, but now I'm very glad that we asked you for help. Worth every penny. We had a baby shower yesterday and everyone complimented our new living room. Hi Sally, I'm happy I was able to help. Oh, is that all? Oh, that's all. Well, fortunately for me, speaking of sandwiches, yeah, My sandwich is officially here. It is sitting, waiting on me, and Lefty is waiting on me to have dinner. So, um, we are going to peace out and go have some num nums because food is important. I appreciate all of you for joining me. Um, let's see, trying to think. I will not be streaming the next 2 days. Tomorrow I will be getting ready for in-game wedding that is happening tomorrow night, and we will be partying it up. For me will be late night hours, so I will definitely be too tired for any type of streaming on Saturday, and I need some R&R time with the Luffy. So we will pick back up again on Sunday. I'm not sure what we'll be streaming yet. Maybe Red Dead, maybe something else, maybe whatever. Um, yes, it is Friday. Today is Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time is when Red Divider, my cat boy, it will be marrying Katara, Tally's cat girl in Final Fantasy XIV through our little RP story. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time is the wedding at the chapel on Diabolos. And the after party will be starting around 9 Central Standard Time on Mateus at the Blue Diamond nightclub. And it's like a 4-hour event. So if you can sneak away, please sneak away. If you are off work or beforehand or after and want to scooch over there, please feel free. Well, check and see what time you're working and if it's not the same time. I know that there's several clubs where actually the wedding itself is going to be an hour earlier than most of the clubs are opening tomorrow. Other than Mother Base. Apparently we're the same time that Mother Base is opening. So anyway, thank you for coming in. I love all your beautiful faces. I appreciate all your support. And I will see you next time. Oh, we gotta figure out who we're going to go see next. Oh, I wonder if Mia Makoda. She has they have 5 viewers right now. I wonder if they accept raids. They are a friend from Noah's DJ Noah's community. I love this game too, but I don't want to get settled on one game, and I also want to be able to play this one for a while. So that's why we only play it like once or twice a week. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't decided. We haven't even talked about the possibility of broadcasting the wedding. Alright, we will be raiding Mia here in a few minutes. I have no... They're playing Date Everything, which is a really, really fun and humorous game. I think you'll love Shaded. Until next time.